because there's been two season series, whatever. Like comparing, this is episode 52 to Joseph's like episode 5 million.
So effectively, we played a year, as in like once a week for. In this
Not
one.
including gaps in time.
Yeah. Anywho, everything looks like it's working. We should be up live. It says excellent connection, which is, always a positive.
Always a lie.
Usually it's a lie.
I mean, yeah. True. So, let's look at the amazing map that's currently displaying. What happened last time?
We travelled from one place to another.
I also travelled from one place to another.
We've split the party in a big way.
Murder
a very uneven way.
Meredith stayed in town. Everyone else went to go and help out this little Chardland dragon.
Which I have an argument for, by the way, but we'll get to that in a minute.
I have taken my group of friends who are otherwise known as my cult off to Neverwinter to have fun in Neverwinter.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure everything you're doing is fine.
Also, everyone had
Lads,
a real weird vision.
Who?
Everyone.
Oh yeah, also you all told me that reality was real, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, well,
What do
I
you mean
told you reality was real.
What
do you mean everyone had a weird vision?
Yeah, everyone had a weird vision that they're gonna have to explain to James. Because the Tarask thing was canon.
Oh, right, James.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
We saw an image of a vampire Tarask attacking
and a handful of people just fighting it. One of them was
it
continuously killing.
It was Brynshanda, so you would have recognized it.
So a group of heroes beat up a vampire Tarask.
And
did we have a third-person vision?
I like
vision out of our character's point of view.
Third person, because that's
your description of a group of heroes versus the description that is like this kobold just kept suicide bombing the Tarask.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. I don't know what it was. Woof was doing it?
No, it was Smoothie.
Smoothie, sorry, but I didn't know what Smoothie was, and I was like,
Smoothie's a kobold.
They keep killing themselves, and that keeps on doing shitloads of damage to the vamp Tarask thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's got a sun inside his blood.
Nice.
Spoilers, just to explain the vision thing, without... just for simplicity for anything going forward. The reason you see it third-person-y is... imagine you're looking through some sort of crystal orb, and that you're some sort of big evil lich watching events going down, and you've stole his cable.
Did we recognize who was on the back of the vampire Tarask?
Yes.
How did we do that?
Yeah, it was Vecna. Vecna was riding on
some
the back
of you
vampire.
would have.
We recognize is always the question. Like, we as a group, people recognized, yes, but our characters.
To be fair, I think at one point we rolled like several of us rolled more than a 20 on a check to see if we knew who they were, and the result we got was we know stuff about them, but we don't know their name.
Yeah,
but that's the. Are we talking about the characters who fought the Tarask, or our characters that we're playing right now?
Our characters that we're playing right now. Our characters that fought the Tarask, I don't believe rolled at any point to figure out who the Tarask or the person riding them was.
Also,
but would we recognize? Would we know what they looked?
And he died in the god-killing stomach of the Tarask.
True.
Via would know though, because Via has seen Vecna in person. Weird, whatever.
Yeah. If she saw him, if she saw the vision and/or would have been there in the flesh, she would have been like, "Oh no, it's that one."
What about the Mutes database? Would that be enough, or?
Yeah. If
you could get that from Via.
I know. I just want to know if you would know without the feedback.
So with your database stuff, again, with all the the weirdness because of him not existing but something, you would get like a lot of like visual matches, like for example a newspaper with this person in it, but like any mention of them has been scrubbed.
Yeah.
And it's like, you'd find a lot of stuff like that. You know, like when you see the things in movies where it's like that person's been alive for like 500 years and they're looking through all the stuff and it's like, it's the same person. There's like a lot of sketches and things of a very similar looking individual.
Yeah.
It's especially weird that Murdertha also had that vision. So they're just like, what the fuck was that?
Did this just happen like mid-conversation with the goblins?
Pretty much.
Okay.
It wasn't
We're
like
all still like up here in the dining room area. Right?
yeah.
That's
I'd
presumably roughly around here.
I'd like sort of fast tracked you, but James wanted to do something, so I'm happy for you to still be in like the dining area.
Yeah, we ate some Boblin the Goblins.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Oh yeah, right. I made goblin
I made goblin.
comprehension
Goblin
potions.
Goblin
Yeah.
soup.
My biology has been altered, and now I am part goblin, psychic goblin,
It's like a goblin tongue.
which I've added another point to my
Man, Lumen. By the time
tracker.
we get back home, you're gonna be some sort of chimera or something.
By the time we get home,
I'm already one now. If you hadn't
I
known.
was going to say he's already half cat.
I'm half cat. I'm a bit goblin. I'm a bit elf. At one point, I was quite a lot mind flare.
Well, there was me trying to downplay it by saying by the time we get home, but okay, you're not
I'm-
wrong.
Lumen's like, by the time we get home, I fucking hope I'm normal.
We can only hope.
Greatest restoration back to the base.
Greatest restoration. That 11th level version of the spell.
I mean, Via did say that she'd try to
Restore.
help you restore
Oh, yeah.
yourself.
Karso's powered greater restoration. That could
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
that
god.
could work.
Please do that. I
course
just
I'd
thought
be-
of exactly what it would do. It would restore all of his human parts and turn all of his human parts into cat parts. It would switch everything.
Via would use divination before that, so that's the answer that you would give, and Via would be like, "No, that'll turn you into a tabaxi, essentially."
Would it be
like-
something good or would it be something bad? The answer you get back is, to the person it would be something distressing.
That's augury. Divination is where you get an honest reply out of it.
Ah.
Yeah, for augury uses augury first, gets that response like, okay, now I need to know more. Divination, what does that mean?
So yeah.
You just get a picture
just-
of Lumen's
just
face
sees
and
a
it doesn't
full-
look pleased.
Just sees a full cat loom, and he's just like, okay.
But with just like a human arm. No wait, it would be a cat arm with human hands at the end.
Currently, I'm the size of a human. Would
Yeah.
I be the size of a cat?
Yep.
But with just scaled down human hands?
Oh god, no. Not scaled down.
Okay. Wow. What a
Wait,
horrifying...
does he have to scale cat hands right now?
No, but the idea in my head of a small cat with giant human hands is horrifying, and I've made it exist now.
Even though that's
Never-
supposed to be
never-
greater restoration.
Never cast that on me. It's not worth it.
I guess this just happens at some point, like over our adventures. We're having this conversation of, yes, Lumen, I'll help restore you. What if this works? Cast divination. No, really, no.
So what
Maybe
happens
not.
is the Greater Restoration gets confused because it isn't sure which part of him is the original.
Oh god, it's like the nanogenes from Doctor Who. Unless it has a template for what it's aiming for, it doesn't know what it's doing.
So yeah, anyways, you've all got a lovely bowl of goblin stew in front of you that No one seems to be touching their stew anymore.
I mean, Via's not. She got plenty from the little chef.
Let's just
Can I-
keep on keeping on. Let's get to this. Let's get to this Chardlin corpse, and then
On
let's
that,
get out of here.
on that thought, Lumen, I need a minute.
Could I have a look for more goblin bits in the soup and actually then try to... I don't know if it does anything, if it's a biological, genetic alteration, since I'm neither one or the other. But I will try popping one into my mouth and see what happens.
That's a good point. Would it affect you if it is a biological chain?
Yeah, and he's inorganic.
That's an interesting thought. What are you gonna pop in your mouth? What are you gonna pop in your mouth? What would you
One
like
of the
to find?
meat bits
Just like
in the soup.
a nondescript bit of meat.
Yes. Well,
One of the meaty
similar
bits.
to the ones that were like people were confused about.
Okay, give me a second to think how this interacts with your body. While I'm thinking of this, go ahead, James, with what you wanted to say.
Because I've already used divination today, Via wouldn't. But would still, because it's like niggling away at in the back of her mind, should use augury on essentially, should we be doing this, i.e. feeding all this Chardlin from this Chardlin dragon body to this tiny one? Will this backfire in our faces?
Yes,
Cast
you should.
augury.
No, it won't, says the dragon.
He would say that, but she's putting some space between everybody to go and
Yeah.
cast it, so she can go and gather the knowledge.
Okay, firstly, I figured out what happens to Newt.
Excellent.
It's weird. While you have the meat on your magical tongue, you understand the goblin, but as soon as you swallow it, that goes away. So yeah, what does augury do again? Which one's that?
That is the wheel war thumbs up, thumbs down thing, where it's like, if we do this course of action, will it yield positive results for us or negative results for
You
us?
can also go wheel and woe if you want to
Yeah.
be neutral.
Or yeah, you can say both good and bad.
I would say you would get a like mostly wheel, like good, positive vibes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's comforted Via a little bit. Because she was like, if it's both or worse, she would have asked the party to essentially help her guard the Chardlin from anything, including the tiny dragon, until at least sunup, like sunrise, so that she can fire another divination off. But if she's casting augury and the augury is giving off good vibes, she's like, okay, let's keep this train going.
Let's rock and or roll and get away from this horrifying goblin encounter. Oh.
So yeah, for reference, Newt, you have a bunch more chunks of meat. That'll keep for a bit. So you can do more experiments later if you want.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you wanted to make like a bag of preservation, didn't you, for preserving all these bits?
I mean,
Yeah,
especially
but, I mean-
now would be the perfect time for you to have been like, yeah, actually, this is something I really need. So
There's also them
How long?
basilisk eyes that you wanted to store.
How long would that? I think that would take if I took it like an hour to plan it out, basically.
So I would say that you're probably gonna need like your next long rest to figure it out.
I
And
think theoretically an uncommon item would take about 2.5 days.
basically it's gonna take you, if we like assume nothing special happens here, what I imagine, well, actually the rest of today of thinking time and the amount of time it'll take for like the travel back.
Oh, okay.
And
Quite fine.
it wouldn't be like, I've created a bag of holding. You've created like a rudimentary, like a prototype for a brand new item.
Okay. That we would have to think about because obviously we're also starting on the upgrade to the.
Exactly. There's always
Armor.
something.
Also, the Dwarf Shadow
started
Claw.
creating stuff,
Shadow Claw's cool
creating
name.
permanent stuff a lot earlier.
Yeah. Also, I thought of something that Via would point out to you, Newt, about your proposition to make like I don't know what it would be. I assume it's one of your infusions that allows her to breathe. That allows water breathing, but
No,
she
that
would
would
also.
have just been a spell that I would have prepared for at the next long rest.
All right.
I would have just prepared water breathing for the next long rest.
Yeah, but then Via would be like, I can't swim.
Why can't you swim? Also, it's not that hard. You just go into the water and then you sink down to the bottom.
She
You just
gestures at
It's
all.
exactly the
she
same as
gestures-
walking.
She gestures at all of herself, and then you say that bit, like, yes, I can't do that. I will die.
That's why you get water breathing.
Oh,
No.
you mean just weigh myself down so that I walk?
You could pick up a big rock.
Oh yeah, you're a flying thing. You're too light.
Yeah, I would have to weigh myself down with a lot.
rock.
Basically, yeah.
Hmm.
Big rock solves a lot of problems.
True. Let me have a think.
Can
Can
you
shock
prepare all this? Like, real question, because I don't know off the top of my head. Can artificers get alter self?
Yeah, but that's
Yes.
only on yourself.
Yeah,
Yes.
but you said that you could make scrolls.
Yeah, but I don't know how fast.
It's an uncommon scroll, so it would take half of 10 days because it's a consumable item. So
So a quarter of that. So
Uh,
1 day and a bit.
yeah, a day and a bit to make.
To make a scroll of alter self.
Alright, add
Yeah.
that to the list.
Oh wait.
Oh, and
Wait.
if you had
Wait.
if you had
How long
help,
do you need to be underwater?
I don't know, because the whole point is I might get down there and I might struggle to close that portal.
if you
Because my
if you
old
had
experimental elixir has alter self as well.
Also, I
But
think Gate.
only
Also,
for
I
10
think
minutes.
Gate. Also, I think Gate Seal has because Via is going to try using her portal cracker feature first to see if that
Oh.
does it. Then she's going to try Gate Seal as like the backup, and I think both of these things take a while.
also
Actually, I
you
think
could do it in half the time
Portal
again.
cracker is relatively quick, but I think Gate Seal takes a while.
If
What did
if
you
you
say,
Yeah.
Joseph?
if you have an assistant, you can half the time again. So theoretically, you could do it you could make a scroll in less than a day.
But then I
It-
can work on the rest of my stuff.
And Via would help with that.
wouldn't it be
Casting
somebody-
time. Casting time 1 minute.
And
Would
to
it
be
need
fair, I
be
think the
somebody
only
who also knows the spell.
but to be fair, I think the only other way of halving it in the game is like by also being a 10th level scribe wizard.
That's why I was asking to go and check Neverwinter for an Arcanist to see if anyone had a scroll of it, because then I could just buy it and either use it or copy it real quick.
I
And
don't
then
think
we
there's
have it for
anything
the future.
specifically in the rules that the person helping you has to know how it works, but obviously the
I mean,
DM
Via would
can
help, and
decide
she does know how it works.
obviously the DM can decide whether that's like a
Yeah,
thing that flies.
I have slightly different rules than the proper ones for like
Scroll making.
yeah, I ignore the whole only someone with this class thing can use it. Anyone can use spell scrolls.
1 second.
Yeah, but the point.
I'll be
Yeah,
back in a
but
So
that Alter Self is available for both classes.
But what I mean is, so like anyone can equally help with creating spell scrolls as long as
Yeah.
like one person has not the knowledge.
Because I mean, you can always just imagine if like the person with the knowledge tells you, "Here are some tasks to do. Just
Yes.
copy this down like this to save me time."
Yeah, I need you to draw this symbol out of this gold ink really carefully, and that's just do that.
Yeah.
While I do the rest. Stuff like that, yes.
I mean, yeah, again, Via would help with that because it's the thing that she promised that she would do, but it's just asking party
Regardless,
members, help me.
let's head to this lift. Let's.
Oh, I need to drag brand new dragon friend. He needs to be on the map as well.
Oh, he
Okay.
has a token now.
Not really. I've just shrunk his old token.
Okay.
Where's Dragon Friend?
Where is he?
He's not on
Just
this
with
map.
us. Not like
Oh, okay.
not this map is not really updating very much, just
Oh,
because
there's
it's
Felix.
barely a map.
There's two Felix.
Oh, yeah.
More Felix. Yeah, so you can tell where Felix on the left is, because that's where the entrance to the hot springs was.
Yeah, how many Felixes do you want on this map? That's the question.
So yeah, is anyone planning to do anything specific on the way down?
Spawn Felixes.
Okay.
Isn't the
Spawn Felix.
is the corpse still on? Which way down are we? Are we on the way towards the elevator?
I think so.
Yes, we are going towards the elevator, and then we're gonna call the elevator and try and go.
Yeah, which has
And
been fixed.
apparently there's some goblins arguing in it.
Yeah, two people are arguing over who owns the.
So yeah, unless you feel like me having to stat up the thing that you guys avoided by you somehow aggroing it out of the walls, we're good to just go straight to the elevator.
Yeah. Let's go
I've
Is
got
it
a
big
solution.
bugger?
Sorry, I've got a solution to the swimming problem.
Ooh.
Zamla, you haven't used heat metal from my infused whatever once, so do you mind if I, on the next long rest, not infuse, what's the one?
Store.
So yeah, spell storing item. If I store Alter Self into an item, so you can then use it up to 10 times, and that would leave you with about 10 hours of Alter Self potentially.
What does Alter Self do again?
It
The
varies
most
on what
important-
you need. It'll give you
important
stuff
thing
like
is
a
water
swim
breathing.
speed and things, or natural weapons like claws with which you can attack and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
the most-
Mia needs to swim and breathe underwater, and since we haven't used the heat metal part that you currently have much, I thought I
Yeah,
could
sure.
switch the spell storing item at least for one day over.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm happy with that. Nice thinking,
Problem
Newt.
solved.
Yeah, nice thinking, Newt.
Also, but that's something that I wanted to ask for, but we can move that further. I realized I could make tons of light stones permanently with a spell storing item. Ha. And then we have infinite light sources.
Infinite.
Also, you're a spell scroll crafting machine.
Literally
if I
and
ever spend
figuratively.
time on spell scrolls crafting, yes, I could make a lot of money. But okay, let's head to the thingy majig.
Let's continue the story.
Joseph is not going to get to finish their drawing.
I'm not, but I don't mind that.
Alright, let's jump over to the map. Where the hell's the thing? There it is. I need the tab.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, it's terrifying. I know it's one
Oh,
of the
God.
Zuzu, but god.
So
Looks at the goblins. What did you do to this place?
I needed a map with a circle because it was a circular elevator. Ergo, child face.
Okay.
So you climb down the ladders onto the very very familiar looking elevator. And you see two goblins quite aggressively yelling at each other. Graham, are you with us?
I'm here.
You will be representing the green goblin, and Joseph, you will be representing the orange goblin.
Oh, I am? Okay.
Yes. The orange goblin works for Silgar. The green goblin works for Smoothie. In this
Okay.
universe, they have not become friends, but they have equally gotten like this. They've went the same sort of route of like making big things and magic and shit, and they both heard about this crashed, broken dragon thing and want it.
Both one. Okay.
So motivation, want dragon because master says so.
Yes.
Motivation, want dragon because master says so.
Yes.
God.
Get out of the way, my master wants this dragon.
Get away! My master wants this dragon. My dragon.
No, my dragon.
My
master's more
dragon.
powerful than
You're
your
wrong.
master. You
My
want
master's clearly better than your master.
dragon's god's friend wants dragon, therefore master gets dragon.
No, my master gets dragon because he gave me this iPhone.
Well, that's a good
I'll give it
argument.
I like throw pocket sand in his face. My master, give me this.
Yeah,
Damn you!
so everyone arrives at time to see this. A guy pull out an iPhone and another one pocket sand him.
Ah, my
I got
eye.
more where that come from. My master's got an infinite supply of sand.
Oh, this goblin has a pocket of infinite sand.
Oh yeah.
Don't mess with me, bitch. What's your iPhone
my-
gonna do now?
He pulls out an Amazon shirt and wipes his eyes with it.
As soon as he like pulls the shirt down again after wiping his eyes off, I pocket sand him again.
He just holds
Man,
the Amazon
Silgar-
shirt in front of his face.
Silgar
to
sounds
try
like such a capitalist off
and-
this.
It's like, damn you.
That's fine. I don't anymore. I've used my sand shots. You can put your thing down.
I don't believe you. My Amazon merch is made of superior quality thread. No one was allowed to take any breaks until they finished making the batch.
The goblin like
Wow,
Just
we
gave
get,
me this
like-
Amazon
hey,
shirt for
hey.
free.
Just a question. Like, do you get like any benefits? Like, do you get dental or medical care?
I get an iPhone and an Amazon shirt.
But yeah, but
Oh.
like, what happens if you get hurt?
I hear they're opening up a school soon.
But like,
Yeah.
if you get hurt, like, how do you recover? Do they just like leave you to your own devices?
Well, what if you get hurt? How do you recover? Do you
Well,
have
they-
like,
the-
medical?
Yeah, they've got like a hospital, and you get treatment for free, and then you get back on the line once you're like completely fine, and you only work like 35 hours a week.
I mean, to be fair, we don't do loads of working. It's more of the like, if we die, I'm signed up to a plan where like my family gets taken care of if I die.
Oh, if I die, I go to the Dragon Afterlife, and then they like send me back.
Oh, obviously my soul just gets to go to heaven and I get eternal paradise.
That's where you got the sand from.
Yeah,
That-
like the god gives you when you leave, like this part of a party favor.
Oh, I'm
Divine sand.
I'm still on my good old goblin deity, best
Uh,
deity.
Oh, like I said, a dumb question. In the conversation, have we lulled you enough that you've put the shirt down a bit?
Nah, no, he's keeping the shirt up.
Hello.
Okay, so if you're like occluding your view of me using the shirt, my goblin will wander and just kick you in the nuts while you're like blinded by the shirt.
Ow!
Oh, for the
You
love
bastard.
love of God,
And then
players,
and then once
intervene.
and then
He's getting
and then
the
once he
shit
has
beat out of him.
I kick through the nuts, so he drops the shirt down. I like pocket sand him in the face again.
I'm gonna throw the shirt on his face.
I release the dodge.
Capitalism.
I'd like to God.
Can I put these two in a resilient sphere and just where?
Yeah, you can do
My
that.
master needs this.
My master
Dragon.
needs this more.
I,
No, he
Wait,
doesn't.
Can he break out of
Science.
the resilient sphere?
I imagine them both.
Sorry,
in
what
the-
was that, Zamla?
No, wait, can they break out of the resilient sphere, or
It's a,
like,
I
it's a
also-
resilient sphere.
Don't believe we're close in. Like, how close do we have to be to
Oh,
each other
30
to both be captured in a
Yeah,
proof?
it's
Oh,
like
of-
right, yeah, it's two. You can't capture us both. It's one at a time.
Mm.
You could put us
I
in a
could-
wall
You
of
have to
four.
wait until they're on the floor rolling around and fighting each other. Then maybe you can catch both.
I mean, that was my intention, which is why I was asking the DM.
Yeah. I mean, if
Pocket sand.
if they're like going in close
Throws
to like
Amazon merch at you.
throwing
that.
merch at each
Yes.
other, you can trap them both.
If they're like grappling and rolling around on the ground fighting each other.
At no point have we rolled on the ground yet. We're just like
I'm
we're currently
throwing
lobbing things at each other.
Yeah, I'm
you
throwing
kicked him in
cardboard
the
boxes.
nuts. You
Yeah,
weren't
I
close
kicked him in the
enough
nuts,
to
and then
help.
he responded by throwing something at me, and now I'm back to throwing as well.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so
Okay.
so you could have activated it when he kicked him in the nuts.
Never mind.
I mean, I'm still letting
Hey,
you.
I'm
you
like,
would
the
you
god of-
adventurers. You should help me get this goblin away from my property. It's mine.
You
That's
should
my
help me
property,
get this-
actually, because I laid claim to this first.
Goblins,
go-
goblins.
I don't
The
see
god
you
of dragons
unfortunately-
really needs the best friend of the god of dragons really needs this dragon.
Look, it's really important for scientific progress that this gets back.
Exactly, it's really important for the god of dragons' friend's scientific progress, not for
No,
his
it-
weird master's progress.
No, his master's the weird one. My master is a wonderful fish who's making everyone's lives better.
My
Goblins.
master,
The
He
the
just wants to
true
build
owner of
fish.
this body is already here.
pocket
That's
sand.
not- That's not true. We live here. We own it.
Yeah,
He points
I
at a
live
tiny
here.
traveling dragon.
Can I whisper to the dragon? before
You pointed the
Fuck off
dragon,
here.
you look around,
the-
and he was sneaking to go and nibble
The,
on it.
the orange one is going to interpose themselves between the small dragon and the big dragon.
I
because
was-
my-
I'm gonna
Hello.
pocket sand the small dragon.
I was trying to. Never mind.
Yeah, I was just stretching my leg. What's up?
I was before they noticed him wanting to.
Oh,
cast
okay, sorry.
invisibility on him,
Sorry.
So he could get into the dragon and start absorbing the dragon.
But yeah, I've got to get this back because like Smoothie needs it, and like what Smoothie needs, he gets because he's like Aurora's best friend.
Look, this is vitally important for setting up more energy pylons to give the average people free access to magical energy.
This is
That's
really
like-
important for like the future of like draconic kind, and like
People-
connecting them with their ancestors.
Question
invisible
for
now.
question for DM.
Yeah.
Before when Chardlin Dragon was being was trying to placate us by saying that he was trying to bring back Lo/Sardio, but then he kept on
Yes, that's what I was
accidentally
about to bring up to
saying
you.
yeah
But
give
me
the fact that this goblin has said that how much yeah, I guess you want a history check or something.
advantage history.
Yeah, because Via probably would have picked up on the fact that this goblin just said that. 21.
Yeah, you saw the name Aurora in the head, and that sounded like what he kept almost saying. So you would be like, wait a minute, that's the like obviously not. You don't have to be saying this out loud, but like, wait a minute, that's the name that you said. So like, a lot of these things sort of match up.
He's invisible now.
Please, the poor and destitute need this electricity.
So Via
How-
putting
how-
two and two
nom, nom,
together, Via trying to put all the pieces together. This Aurora, which is kind of funny because me not being 100% familiar with the last campaign, I'm actually piecing this together
Yeah,
off of what I've been given because didn't watch any of this. Didn't watch any. Well,
Which
watched
is
little
fair.
bits of it. So Aurora is the actual one who's put the spell on this thing, which means it can't harm innocents.
yes.
And actively does need its body for this thing to be stronger.
You have no idea on that.
Could I insight or something like that?
You can give me an insight, but I would also point out that you would already know, at least you're mostly certain that the one that came in with you, isn't from this reality. So, whoever it is, they're not working for whoever this person.
You points at the Graham Goblin. You
Yeah?
mentioned Aurora there. You mentioned this Aurora person.
Yeah, dragon
What
god.
Do you know what specifically they need the body for?
Oh, it's their sort of dad friend wants it to do stuff that would help them improve the world for everyone. I don't get details. I'm just the goblin fetcher.
Uh, I would say the goblin would have this tiny bit of extra information. These weird things started appearing, like in random places. And it's like a really powerful, interesting material that they think could be super helpful in, like, you know, the whole universe ending. Let's not.
Yeah, so like they're gonna try and use it to like make everyone's life better and make sure the universe doesn't end.
Hey,
Well, if it's
does
any
the goblin-
consolation for your leader, the person who gave you this job, points at the tiny dragon. If that thing
Newt
eats
has made-
that, it
Newt-
will gain a bit more power and be able to do.
Tiny
Or
dragon's
help
invisible,
out.
mate.
Andrew,
You can't
while
see
they're
it.
while they're
Oh,
having this conversation, can the orange goblin try and like snap a piece of the tail off?
Pocket sand.
Look, you're distracted talking to Via. I'm going in for it.
I am
Cast wall
over
of-
vigilance.
cast wall
Pocket
of
sand.
force on the Chardlin dragon body.
Nothing can get through now.
People stop. Wall of force around the body.
With the small dragon inside.
He's like,
Yes.
oh fuck, I'm here, but I'm now stuck.
Indeed. Look,
I like her banging on
reali-
the wall. Like,
realizing it's invisible, still trying to talk to Green Goblin. Look, we have a friend who needs this item,
fucking
but
thieves.
they mentioned your friend Aurora.
Fucking thieves.
I believe they are a small dragon.
Oh,
They
you're
are a small
fucking
dragon,
thieves.
and they mentioned that that they've worked with Aurora. So
I like turned to the other goblin.
If
Like,
they need
they're
it,
trying
I
to
say
steal
let
this
them
dragon
use it.
from us.
They are trying to steal this dragon from us, and we can both agree that it's at least one of ours.
Yeah, it's one of ours, right? Like, we were here first.
We were
I
here
was
first.
here first. Look at me. I look like the dragon. This
No,
is
that
my
doesn't
dragon.
track. You weren't here first.
No, you came here after. We were here,
Yeah,
and then you came
I
here.
can show them the pieces that I collect last time. I was already here before.
That
I'm
could
sorry,
be
that
anywhere.
could be anywhere.
Yeah.
I think you'll find,
This
in fact,
stuff
that we
isn't
were here.
anywhere.
I think you'll find, in fact, we were here well before you two. Are you?
I doubt
either
it.
you two, you
Yeah,
two
I don't
psionics
believe it.
like the goblins upstairs?
Nope.
These are different goblins.
No.
Wow, that's very racist of you, actually.
Of who?
Just because some goblins are psychic doesn't mean all goblins are psychic.
Ask
Look,
the other
there's a lot
goblins
of
in here.
psychic
They know
goblins
we
In
were
fact, I'm a
here.
draconic
All I want
sorcerer
to know
goblin.
is
I'll
if
have
you're
you know
with
very
them.
much. Pocket
Is this
sand.
Is this goblin? Is one of the goblins that's with us? Is that a guy who's seen us before here?
Wait, say that again.
The goblin
This
that's
guy.
with us, right?
The apprentice that Lumen.
Yeah.
Yeah, the apprentice is
Can he attest
from
to the
here.
fact that? Can he attest to the fact that we were here before?
He can attest to the fact that you have been like the events of what happened when you were here, but he can't be like, oh yeah, but I like know exactly what happened when you came in here. But you definitely
true.
like came through here. You went down in the elevator and like sorted out the stupid cat, and then like came back and freed us and let us take the big triangle of armor.
I didn't hear them defeat a dragon in that story.
Nope, no dragon was defeated in that story.
Yeah,
and
it
let me
sounds
guess.
like it's our
you did this
dragon.
one, despite
Our
the
dragon.
fact that we both know that it was a body that was here before.
We defeated the people who defeated the dragon, so therefore it's ours.
That doesn't track. No,
Finders
That
keepers.
tracks 100%.
Yeah. you should have
Yeah, we
taken it
found
with
it
you if
first.
you wanted it.
We didn't have a bag big enough.
Should have taken it
Well,
when you
that
got it.
sounds like your problem.
I have a bag big enough.
Yeah, whatever. Bang.
You do?
Yeah.
I'm really tempted to just put these two goblins in a trance at this point. Just go, okay, be quiet.
If Via starts looking like she's about to like,
to
cast
appeal
again,
to the,
I'm just gonna pocket sand her in the face.
she's tried to appeal to the fact that you guys work with Aurora and Via would be interested in meeting this person who apparently is related
Yeah,
to
you
this
can meet
thing.
this person. We're bringing the dragon with us.
I don't know who Aurora is other than my rival.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna bring the dragon to them, and you can come with me and meet them.
I wouldn't be
Do you have
opposed to
any way
that,
of
to be honest.
communicating to her? With-
Yeah, do you have like a sending stone or something?
No, I've just got this like tag that tells her if I die. Because like I'll appear back there, and then they'll have to give me a body again made out of sand, which is why I've got all the pocket sand.
Sending, you only need to know some name, right?
It can still go wrong, I think.
Via's legit. Like, I could just call your boss.
But look, many people could freeze over the coming winter. We need this magical central heating. It's
The
very
universe is
important.
ending. My god,
Well,
friend,
the energy
controls
core
enough
is
to
not
like.
in there anymore, so it's useless for you.
No, it's
Yeah,
still
it's not about the
useful.
energy core. It's about the material. Like
gonna-
we
we're
can
gonna
use it to
connect
like
to
mend
our-
the universe.
Yeah, we're gonna
Mm.
connect
He
to
doesn't
our
want to mend
grid.
the universe. He wants energy.
Exactly.
There's
That's
no
why
energy
I should
here.
take the dragon to the person who can mend the universe.
Yeah, we already have an energy grid established. We need to expand it though, and so that's important. Connect it to the new houses.
Can you just put a pause on your whole capitalist dystopia for a second?
What are you talking about? We're giving energy to the poor for free.
But the world will end.
Well,
Yes,
yeah,
the
yeah,
entire world is
But the world won't
gonna
end if you
end.
let me
About
take the
that.
dragon, because the world ending is not what we're planning to do.
As
That's
a,
exact.
a s- loud screeching noise of like scraping metal comes out. Can everyone make
Fuck's
me a
sake!
wisdom save?
Oh,
No.
God.
Yeah,
Everybody?
for the goblin. Yeah, everyone. Can the goblins just roll me a d20?
It seems like I can make a wisdom save.
Nice. Newt's fine.
A wisdom save, you said.
Yee.
Lumen can't make a wisdom save.
Excellent. That's
And the goblin.
That's
goblin
a
got the
hilarious
same.
one to feel it.
Come on, load.
Via
Both
meets it.
goblins rolled the same number.
Nice.
Oh yeah, what's the psychic goblin get?
Oh,
yeah.
grenades.
Presuming that I
psychic
have my
goblin
bat with
passes.
me.
He's great.
The bat didn't do very well either.
Wow, that's surprising.
I take
yes.
it this isn't our Chardland friend because he is in the Fall of Force.
He is, but is it what's it called? like a screech,
Or?
essentially.
Mm.
Well, it's the malevolent presence. As he's like piloting the thing and figuring out how stuff works.
Can I Flash of Genius Via's wisdom save?
I think I met it.
Yeah,
Uh,
you believe that VR looks like they haven't been affected.
oh, okay. Oh, then it's not really worth. Doesn't look like anybody else is high enough to use Flash of Genius.
Okay, so basically, those who are charmed by this thing, just make a melee attack against something. Probably one of the goblins.
I mean, just within 5 feet.
Something
Or
that's
do I
close,
move
or
first?
as in like the closest thing, or just anything that I would potentially think of as not friendly.
On its turn, it must move as close as it can and use an action to make a melee attack.
Against.
Whatever the creature is targeted for, like, you should get them. And you've got a real
Okay.
hatred towards these goblins, especially the Aurora one.
Okay. I mean, I guess Lumen moves up to the Aurora one and stabs it.
Pocket sand?
Silvery Bobs.
Okay,
Stab-
Silvery Bobs.
okay.
Does a
Lumen, what are you
14 hit?
doing? God damn it.
Does a 14 hit?
Oh god, what stats do the goblins have?
Does a 14 hit what?
The goblin.
Which goblin?
Well,
The Aurora one, I guess.
supposedly this goblin is especially
I mean, I know goblins have about 7 health if they're just vanilla goblins.
Why? What the fuck?
What did you do? You got 14. That does not hit.
oh.
Hang on a minute, didn't you
no,
say this
eight
is a
plus
charm
damage.
effect?
Might be.
Oh, if it's a charm
Wouldn't-
effect, hang on, I get advantage. 1 second.
Ooh,
Oh no,
I
I don't
might-
know
Yeah,
what
that's
you
why
mean.
I asked.
There we go. Lumen doesn't do anything.
excellent.
So Lumen
go.
goes to swing with his lightsaber and then just stops like at the last second.
Lumen focuses his mind, remembers his training, and doesn't stab this
yeah,
goblin in
you
the face with a light.
raise your arm to swing at it, and you're like, actually, though.
My homunculus but actually shoots at the goblin.
Oh yeah, my bat flies up to it, but since it's a familiar, it can't attack, so it just angrily flaps
It's
near
just
it.
like nibbling on him, non-damagely.
It angrily flaps at this Aurora Goblin. Very
Same with
angrily.
my mechanical spider thing. It just goes.
What the fuck, everyone?
You hear from inside. Damn it! This button's shit.
It's broken.
Mine gets through charm immunity. This is bullshit.
I'm not immune to charm. I'm just good at not
Yeah, but
being
he doesn't know
charmed.
that.
True.
He's just assumed everyone who shrugged it off is just immune to charm.
I mean, I also have advantage, but I don't think I could get any better.
Then what you see is, the mouth open and begin charging for what looks like a breath weapon, and then the head just
He's in a
falls
wall
off.
of four.
Can we just
Oh,
cut
yeah.
this out first?
He forgot about the wall of force, so it wouldn't have worked, but the head fell off, and you can essentially just see the inside where you've like Newt especially would recognize, like the inside where you carved the core from. Like it's just like the little dragon in there, just like pulling levers, and like I couldn't eat it straight away, and hello.
And what, pray tell, was that breath weapon for?
What breath weapon?
That's a. Is it already? Is it still charging it?
Oh no,
When the head fell off.
yeah, the head fell
Oh, the
off,
head
and
fell off. Okay, I missed that
that
one.
instantly stopped.
Okay.
So it's
You
just
know
like
perfectly well what
him
I'm
poking
talking
at the
about.
neck.
So I guess the dragon's been claimed now. So
Get out of our dragon!
Yeah,
Don't answer me then.
you guys are definitely thieves and criminals.
Someone's gonna get cursed.
Fucking criminals.
He is trying his best to have everyone be distracted and not have to answer Via's question.
I mean, Via's on him now.
Yeah.
Why?
This is unlawful.
Did you take a technicality that because of who these people work for, that the quote makes air quotes fit with fingers, not innocent, and therefore you could do what you want?
Yes.
Also, whose law? Whose law reigns here?
I
I follow the law that is Aurora's law.
Nope,
I
this is not a sacred place of Aurora, so her law doesn't. reign
It
here.
is. It has a giant dragon right there.
That does not make this Aurora's domain.
Sadly, it is.
This
No.
isn't any god's domain. It's a
You don't get to
basement under a
dismiss my
goblin
god's
town.
domain because you don't think it's a domain. Fucking
fish
atheists.
I
The
turn
fish
around to
actually-
the goblin that belongs here. Like, what kind of laws do you have here about stuff that people claim?
I mean,
Do
like,
you have laws here?
I mean, we don't really have laws, but yeah, we're like
Rules,
a commune, and
guidelines?
like we own the stuff in our base, so like
also it's been 10 minutes, so the wall of force collapses.
Yeah, that's why Via was talking to it.
I'm gonna.
So, they are stealing your stuff.
yeah, I guess we
Okay.
so all right. Now that I think about it, you make a fair point. We didn't actually let you guys have the stuff. You came here because you had these things and you wanted to.
Andrew, what's the sleight of hand on a goblin?
Can the
Unrelated.
Silgar Goblin make a charisma save?
Okay.
You
What's
would
the charisma save on a goblin?
you would also see the dragon take one step forward and then the arms fall off. God damn it! Why is this thing so fucking broken?
Is it just a regular goblin?
Yes.
Hey, well,
Sorry,
this is-
I removed all the joints.
It is
Hey,
a
what's happening?
mind goblin, the base psionic ones, just because that's the stat block I've got.
This doesn't feel like it's going well for my goblinoid self. I kind of want to just grab the arm in one of the arms that's fallen off in a bag and run for it.
I mean, I'm getting attacked for as far as I can tell, no reason.
You're not getting attacked.
Yeah,
I mean, I was getting attacked.
You have no reason to charm me. You don't know I've done
It's
anything.
not a charm.
Graham,
Yeah.
because of your positioning and you definitely I mean, both of you would, but you definitely have like a bag of holding with you. You think,
Yeah, like a big one.
you think that you could probably like run over, quickly put it under where the head is, and scoop the whole like head and neck
Yeah.
in and leg it.
Oh yeah, I'll do
I'll-
that. I'll
I'll
grab that
scoop
and run
the
for
arm.
it.
I'll scoop the arm. I'll go for that.
Actually, you know what? Instead, since these goblins seem to just be going, fuck it, just grab the stuff and leave. Yeah, this another wall of force here. That did not draw the thing. Why did that
Nice.
not draw the thing? Draw the thing.
No.
Wall of force.
Okay, I take out 2 more bags of holding and drop one of the bags of holding in the other bag of holding.
Yeah, sure. I'll also.
Let's see what Via's trying to do.
Actually, to be fair, when he does that,
Why is the
I'll be
drawing
close
tool
enough
not
to also
working?
just get sucked into the astral sea. So, I'm fine with this escape plan as well. Actually.
There. Fucking wall of force on the main door.
Ah.
Oh,
Yeah,
bag in
sure.
bag.
Yeah, I'd just be close enough to get sucked away by that.
Are you doing it right next to the?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and then they go and do the.
Tell you
People
what,
do
other
the-
goblin, we can split this.
Yeah,
Down.
we can split this together once we're in the astral plane. But
Yeah.
like,
Are you now getting completely rendered because you're trying to go through a portal?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I 100% didn't know about this because like he wouldn't know about this.
Yep, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yep. Via's
So
just trying to
that-
stop them running away, and then they
I'm
try
playing
to
this
portal,
goblin
and-
like what would Andrew do in any situation like this? And his answer would always be bag of holding and
Yeah.
a bag of holding.
Yeah, but since you guys aren't chartling any things, you just get.
I mean,
Well,
we're
actually,
carrying
that's a
so
good
much
question.
chartling.
Yeah, Andrew,
Not
does the
inside of you.
chardling from the things that we're carrying protect us?
It's
Uh,
not the
we
same
travel-
chartling as
yeah,
ours, though,
it is
isn't
not.
it?
It's not the same kind, so sadly it will not.
Oh, that's too bad.
So
I
you
assume
get
we all
you
pick a
get
bunch of the
smushed.
chardling, though.
So yeah, it all gets pulled in. The little dragon basically rushes away and just like
He doesn't have time.
flat. Look, he's fucking OP.
No,
Uh,
no. Get him back here.
Oh fuck's
can't-
sake!
mm,
Fine, he
Lumen's trying to be like, oh, yeah, do I have anything as a reaction?
Yeah, do you have
No,
anything as a
yeah, not
reaction?
really.
fuck it. You're
I don't-
you're not wrong,
unfortunately, I
Graham,
don't-
and I'm angry about it.
No, get him in the
Unfortunately-
get him in the bag explosion.
I didn't take the temporal shunt, which I would have used on the little dragon right about now, but I
It's
just
one of the-
Sadly,
So-
there's
That's one of the
nothing there.
spells. That's one of the spells I would have liked to have taken,
Up
but
to level.
Yeah, you take it next level and I can copy it off you.
I kind of think
Well, you
that Newt
take it
is
next
also
level and
caught
I'll
in it, but it doesn't affect. But Newt doesn't die, so like,
But I'll just disappear.
I mean, it's
into
not
Yeah.
from here, and it's only 10 feet, which covers
okay.
like other stuff.
All right, let's. Ooh, yeah, that's a lovely.
and you're not letting we use just a main action.
no, because you don't have an action. I've just done a thing. It happens.
There's a thing that just happens. To be fair,
You could you would have to have a
Well,
reaction.
yeah.
you guys are just
The
going to get
actual-
solidified.
Yeah,
To be fair,
exactly.
the actual
But
travel
it says
itself.
any creature gets sucked, so technically the corpse of the dragon does not get sucked.
The corpse, the dragon doesn't, but the small dragon does. But if the small dragon is inside puppeting the big dragon would get sucked away.
Technically, I said that like when the head fell off, the neck hole was poking out of, so it would have just been pulled out.
Sure,
of
that's
that.
fine.
Also, I have realized I am slightly out of range of it because I think it's a 10-foot thing.
Alright, give me a minute.
Unless he drops it here.
Let's just put that up there. Oh no, that needs to go on the map layer. Pop. Pop. Pop.
Into the blender dimension.
Yeah, the dragon is like ready to scream at them, and then they just get blended. Like who here has seen Stargate?
Me.
No.
Excellent, Graham. Since you're on the goblins, that works for me. The wormhole you see whenever they use the gate.
Yeah.
Essentially it's the three of them in that, and then the dragon goes to scream at them and turns to your one and just sees them just get ripped to shreds.
What the ah!
I guess we're about to find out what's on the other side of a black hole. Ah! Pain!
I know this isn't how it works, but it works this way when it's funny. So it's just like the little dragon floating in astral space with two mangled corpses.
Wait, he did get shredded?
He did not.
Oh.
I mean,
Did he make a trick?
he's from the
Which
he's
means
from the
it's there
same
now.
universe as us, which means that maybe the Chardlin that comprises him is kind of like Newt.
If you remember, Newt, he did explain that when the universe ended, his core was just like, that's all. It was just all that was left.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, he's from.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. He's
So
from
I
the
have to
same
try
one
to
as
pull him
us.
through again?
Yes. At least Newt
So what do you mean the
believes
universe
so.
ended?
Because he was also, like, you know, the whole storyline coincidence, but coincidentally, he was also in the same universe you guys were when you were in the tavern, when the universe ended there.
Oh, yeah.
You guys just went to the next one. He didn't.
So he's not from our home universe.
I
He's
mean,
from one of the ones that we've been to.
He
You-
might be.
you don't, like, actually know yet. I've basically told Christian, it's like, yeah, he is from yours, but, like, in character, you have no idea where he's from.
Feels familiar, but not entirely
Yes.
sure.
There's a familiarity between the two of you.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying
Resonance.
to figure out which one that, because you said the dragon said when the universe ended. I'm trying to figure out which universe he meant.
I mean, as far as you know, it could have been just a different one.
I know that's my point, because via all of Via's divinations and everything that we've learned so far points to our universe being still there.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm reading too much into it.
You probably are.
So yeah, well done, guys. You got rid of
don't
those.
Don't think more brain hurty.
You got rid of the argument, and you've got yourself a big dragon corpse. Like fucking win-win.
All of the items went through as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Via's just like got one hand over her eyes in like just fucking goblins, and then prestidigitations everything, including herself, because there's probably goblin bits all over the place.
Yeah. There's a couple of bits.
Does the
we want-
dragon have the same feeling? It doesn't have the same feeling as the rocks that I accidentally pulled the dragon through, right?
No, it has a similar feeling to the thing inside you.
I take it also the pieces that those goblins pinched are also gone.
Yes. One of the arms is gone and one of the Actually, I suppose both arms would be gone if it's all items within like 10 feet, maybe.
So did we win the campaign?
If it was to kill those two goblins, then yeah.
I mean, I have
we
a-
did it!
The big pieces that we have is the same as the one in my forehead, which is Tower Chardlin, right?
Yes.
And
Yeah,
the
the big
dragon is
pieces-
Necrotic Chardlin.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm normal Chardlin.
You are normal Chardlin, and it's necrotic whatever that's inside you, the single
okay.
shard.
So now what?
Well,
We left the big
guess
pieces
we-
there, right? Or what did we do with the big pieces? We didn't take them with us, did we?
I mean, there's still most of a dragon corpse. It's just missing a head and an arm.
I mean,
Yeah, we're also missing the small dragon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
critically, we're missing the small dragon. There's not a lot we can really do about that.
uh,
There
I
is
mean,
one thing I can consider.
I can try to summon him back. It'll take some time though.
I was like, yeah, maybe the Karsai Weave could help you out on that one, but I'm like, the Karsai Weave is always really dangerous.
Puts finger against your gob to show us, like, I believe I can do it without that.
Okay.
Again, it'll take some time though,
So
and I'm
yeah,
not 100% certain I can, but I'm confident I can. Also,
the square that I put around the head, that is the area that's now missing, other than like
alright, so
the central
we've
core.
got the wings and most of the torso and the tail.
Yeah.
What are the wings made out of?
Like
the
a leather-like material.
Could I harvest some of that to make my bag of preservation out of?
Ooh,
I
that
was
would
going-
be
I
As
very
good
was-
bases.
I was going to suggest that we just all use fabricate to break this thing down into more
yeah, true.
carryable chunks.
We could turn it into a bunch of stuff, and
That
then
would be
take it
good.
with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
We could cast fabricate on it just to. We can cast
We could turn
fabricate
it
to
into-
remove the wings for you, and we could cast fabricate on the body just to turn it into a block that we can balance on a tensor disc.
Can
We
I
could
turn
turn it
around
into
to the
no.
to
Hear
the
me out. We could turn it into a cart.
because,
Yes.
Can I turn around to the goblin who's with us?
Yeah, the one that didn't die.
Yeah. Do you know who destroyed this thing?
Oh, no idea. This was
When was it? What?
this has like been in here for a while.
For you guys?
I think so. Yeah, because we've been here for like a little bit, and like there was some. You seen like the weird ghost dwarf thingies?
Yeah.
Like they used to be here before us, like a load of dwarves, but they're all like dead, so we just took the place.
But you can't really do anything with this corpse, right? Otherwise, you would have already.
I mean, I think people have tried, but it's like it's really annoying to work with.
Yeah, we'll just turn it into a cart, I guess, and then wheel it along with us. And then whenever that dragon gets back, he can just eat the cart.
Are you
Before
okay
that,
with just taking that off your hands?
I mean, sure. I mean, technically I'm on your side, sort of now. Well, I'm on his side. So
Hello.
before we turn it into a cart, while that conversation there was happening, when Newt asked, "Do you know who killed this one or who defeated this one?" Via knowing that legend lore worked on the Chardland dragons generically, Via like places her hand on the wing of this one and uses legend lore specifically to by naming specifically this Chardland dragon before me to learn any lore about it.
I mean, I think we not kill it. I think we killed it.
No, we didn't.
No, we
It was
didn't.
already
We found it
when we
dead.
arrived.
We didn't. We found it dead.
yeah, I think if I remember correctly, it did get up again slightly, but then you downed it again. I think.
I mean,
It started sucking. It started like one of the. I think one of was the dwarf that went inside or something went inside, and got attached to it and used it as the replacement power core.
Yeah, but
and
it
we
it
detached
was
them again.
it was itself downed before.
Yeah, which I think legend lore would pick up on more than us bunch of yahoos turning up and just killing something that was like already more or less just a corpse being animated.
Mm-hmm. Does anyone
Okay.
want to
So,
make
like-
Chardland trousers?
So Via used
They're the wrong trousers.
legend lore and the Chardland dragons before and got a lot of information. Legend lore gives more information or more precise information when you know and understand more about the thing, and Via is specifically stating the Chardland dragon before me as the target for the spell to
Okay.
see if it gleans anything specific.
Let me
Look,
think.
be right back.
It'd be a waste of money.
Hey, all knowledge is all knowledge is more power.
Yeah.
Also, that's all my 5th level slots got.
And once they've finished casting that, I'm gonna turn it into a cart.
I mean,
no,
yeah.
trousers.
Sure, you use your spell slots on that.
I mean, I
What
haven't
else
spent
did I
any
use?
spell
Yeah.
slots today, so
Ooh, they can harvest all the the wings. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
Lumen separate off the wings for Newt.
I mean, yeah, sure. As part of one fabric, I guess I'll just turn the leather from the wings into a bunch of like workable strips or sheets, and then I'll
Cheats, maybe.
separate and then I'll rearrange all the chardon that's left into a cart.
Oh,
And then
who
I'll
dis?
hand our local artificer a bunch of sheets of leather or leather-like material, and I guess we'll wheel the cart back onto the lift.
And you leave some for me to try to absorb, as the dragon showed me, just as an experiment.
Snaps off a small corner of cart.
A bit of snacking, dragon.
I was gonna say you're gonna have all of it. We're just trying.
No, but
Lumen's just
before
making it
we-
so it's easy to transport.
I know, but I don't want to try to absorb stuff on the cart while we're on the cart, like off the cart.
Okay,
you know?
fair.
Did that make sense?
Mhm.
Everyone.
So basically, when you use your magic to try and figure out the information, you get a name and you see someone rapidly like punching the dragon a lot and like them flying all over within this area. Not someone you recognize, but like you've got a clear.
You said I get a name.
Yeah, Anthony.
You say that? Yeah,
Anthony
Anthony.
Adest. Made picture bigger.
Jojo character.
Yeah, Jojo.
Look at him standing on the dragon when he wins.
He's fucking huge in this dimension.
So you would have got like you know the sort of like a fraction of a moment and saw like them fighting. You would have noticed that they were alone. So like whoever this
Yeah.
person is, they took the dragon on by themselves.
Yeah.
And that is how like the character who did it is how the people who didn't become friends but both did know Anthony found out about the dragon.
So Via like backs away from the thing, looking really impressed because obviously it must have been the most anime as frig thing ever.
Oh,
Anthony
yeah,
fighting a dragon.
It was super anime.
Turns around to everybody else. This thing was 1v1'd by a very. You seem to have some sort of time manipulation as well, because you kept on just either that or teleportation, because you just kept on blipping in and out of reality. I got a name. I could try looking that up.
Lumen raised his hand. It gotta be time stop then, because otherwise, Blender.
But it happened a long time ago, so it might have happened before all of the death curse, no teleportation shenanigans.
True, you make a
But
good point.
that also, yes, that since didn't get a time stamp for this thing's death, so if it happened after the death curse, Chardlin shenanigans, then yeah, it probably was some sort of time manipulation. But they were very impressive. Like I've seen monks practicing their little martial arts before, but never anything that extreme.
I've never met a monk.
Really?
Nope.
I would have thought some of them would have practiced your religion.
Probably. But I've not met many people of my religion.
Did you know that? Did you know that Strixhaven has basically a college that a lot of marshals? Oh, indeed.
While that conversation is happening, two holograms appear from the last place that the goblins were standing.
Oh, that's okay. That's what...
I mean, considering what Via's dad said about this one in particular, Via will like flap as soon as she sees, like her head turns around, sees this, and like her wings just instinctively flap and like move her the hell away.
Yeah.
Fish.
Pe- people who play the characters are more than willing to roleplay what I'm about to say afterwards. But in basic terms, the holograms say, bring the like the smoothie one says, bring the dragon. Aurora needs it to save the universe. Whoever you are, stop being a dick. And the fish offers whoever it is that killed his goblin lots of money for what's left of the dragon.
Got a bit of bad news for you there. Are you the one I think you are? Are you Silgar?
They do not respond. You think this is like
Oh,
a
so
pre-recorded message?
No, what you get after
Yeah.
the end of the message is, this is a pre-recorded message, so I can't hear anything you're currently saying.
But yes,
Damn
I
it.
am Silgar.
But yeah.
What?
Looks annoyed.
So,
There
yeah,
was me thinking that there was me thinking that they were astral projecting.
Also, Lumen's like, hey, that's the guy Manji wanted to kill.
So yeah, do Graham or Joseph, do you want to add anything that you think the characters would have said?
It's imperative that we get more of this so I can bring more people with me when I eventually figure out how to leave this place with all of you.
Okay, so you, on top of like offering to pay, he would also like say, once I figure out how to leave this dying universe, you can come with.
I'm gonna make a big chortling boat.
In the shape of a fishbowl.
And we'll fly on out of here.
At least now I guess I get to see Aurora as well, so therefore know the name and the face. Because Via's just happy to just avoid this shenanigans.
Graham, are you there?
Yeah, just got back. Sorry, I was putting eye drops in.
That's okay. Basically, like an illusion, like a pre-recorded message has appeared from Smoothie and the fish. Where the fish is like, I'll give you money and help you save you from this dying universe. Just bring me the thing. Whereas Smoothie's like, bring Aurora the body. Don't be greedy. The universe is ending and they're trying to fucking fix it. Do you have anything specific as the person who plays the character that Smoothie would have said in relation to that?
Smoothie would be talking about how, like, with this body and the power of friendship, we can overcome the ending of the world and be all like the bestest boy.
Alright, perfect. Yeah, so those are the two things you get offered lots of stuff and told stop being dicks.
It's not don't stop being dicks. It's with the power of friendship, we can fix this world if you bring us the dragon.
Well, Lumen is sort of sold on the power of friendship idea.
Yeah, Via's
powerful is
also-
power of friendship.
Via
The power
is
of
leaning
friendship is
towards
pretty
power of friendship, plus the fact it's coming from a dragony boy, plus the whole Aurora lore drops, and is really wanting to move away from capitalist fish.
I mean, yeah, if anything, it sounds like like that Kobold's version is better, because they're aligned, but as is the dragon, and now the dragon's gone again. So,
Continues to scream in space.
Like I said, I'll try to get them back. I'm confident that they'll be still alive.
If we get a
Considering-
little... Lumen's convinced that he's really close to a breakthrough on traveling between dimensions.
I mean, we can already do it. Oh, you meant that spell, right? I mean, I was going to say it earlier today, but obviously things happened. We actually have 2 ways of doing that now. But then once we get that spell, there'll be 3.
But
But we already have 2 in our possession.
I think we should.
And just go home.
I don't think we should, but I think we should
I
leave
know,
here.
I know. I already
should-
said I'd help.
I think we should go back to Phandelver at this point because
Hmm.
there's not much more we can do here now that we have the card of Childlin and like the
Mhm.
baby is in the other dimension.
But it is the middle of the night right now, right? We're towards night.
No,
Yeah,
it's
we should
it's
rest here.
wait. When
Because we said it took the whole day to get here.
It is
the
night time. It
venue
took us a
here.
day.
All
here.
right. Yes. Okay. So yeah, at the end of this, it would be when.
We'll have a long
off, I'd
rest in
rest.
the Goblin camp, and then we'll head off.
That sounds
Indeed,
good.
that sounds like a plan.
Are you gonna spend all of the times making a Chardlin cart?
I mean, I'll fabricate.
Fabricate
into
doesn't take
existence,
long.
but
Yeah.
It takes like 10 minutes, and then I guess I'll spend the rest of. If I have any spare time, I guess I'll spend it meditating with friend. Well, and
Yeah.
then while everyone's sleeping, I'll spend 4 additional hours meditating while everybody's still asleep.
God, Lil Dragon's gonna be so pissed off. He's like, "All right, I'm back. Where's the thing to eat?" And he just point at like a mining cart.
Do
What the
we
fuck?
do?
I can turn it back into a dragon.
It'll be a bit
Yeah.
smaller.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you need
Yeah.
the altar self tomorrow or the day after? Because we're going to travel all day tomorrow.
How quickly can you prepare it?
You would know.
You can do it for tomorrow. It's just the question: do we need
It
it for
only-
tomorrow, or do I do something else?
It only
with
takes half a day.
No,
to get
that- I would say your time would be better spent doing something else for the next day, because it's going to be at least a couple of days before I get back to that portal.
Okay.
I mean, from where
Also,
you are
that
here, you
portal-
are closer to there.
Also, that portal is kind of to the dungeon.
Yeah,
Alright, so
because like
It
I
might
think
make
here was
sense
like the
for us to
sort
go
of
back there
halfway
first.
point.
yeah, okay.
How long does that take? Would it take to get to there?
Probably
I mean,
like another day from here.
Oh, okay.
So if you do stuff tonight, and then tomorrow if we start heading towards that portal, and you prepare the spell storing item then,
So for the day after tomorrow.
perhaps.
Okay.
And that one that I accidentally opened, one, I'm making good on a promise to try and close it, but also it's kind of a test bed for the big one in Phandelver.
Oh wait a
So
minute!
we're heading
towards that.
I wanted to ask something. You keep
Huh?
bringing up this portal thing. What is this? This is the goblin
Who's
asking.
that? Oh, okay.
Which one specifically?
The-
Or do you just mean portals in general?
I don't know. You just keep talking about some portal you need to fix.
Yes,
two.
Via ripped open a portal to the plane of water in a
Well-
dungeon, so we got to.
Well, let me big myself up, why don't you?
Oh, so it's your fault.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that terrified the shit out of us until the lava saved us.
Hang on a minute. So this
Lava?
place started the flood?
Yeah.
Well,
Where did the lava come
it was
from?
entirely accidental and then taking responsibility to try and close it, but there is another portal that we found that had nothing to do with us initially that is going to the far realm in a nearby town, which I'm also going to try and close.
Oh yeah, and there's another
So yeah,
portal
there's the
that's
answer
all
to your
snowy.
questions.
There's so many open portals.
Yeah.
Anyways, the
Yeah,
goblin's
but
like,
if
How many-
Via,
come,
if
come,
Via
I'll show
Gate
you.
seals Phandelver, if Via Gate seals Phandelver, that one will close as well because the spell affects a very wide area.
Okay.
It's also interesting how many open portals there currently are, considering how impossible
And Via
cross-dimensional
made
travel
two
is.
of them.
Yeah, those portals are really fucking dangerous. If someone just walks into one of them.
And Via made two of them. Oopsie.
So yeah, I
Accidental
guess we
mass
follow
murder.
follow Psychic Goblin friend.
Yeah, follow Psychic Goblin.
I'm just seeing if I can quickly find the old map. Goblin Guard Post? Is that what this place is? Oh, a picture of a dog. Am I in the right campaign? Phandelver below. Yes, I am. Oh no, I'm looking at the original one. I clicked on chapter 1. Ah yes, chapter 1, the stuff you guys didn't do.
We've never done chapter 1 of anything.
I mean, I
We
skipped the
always skip
original.
chapter 3.
Save image. Not WebP. I don't want any P's. I'm just gonna copy that over and do a small picture to show. God, it's a miracle I've not run out of space yet. Touch wood. Okay, so there's our triangle.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Do you mean pyramid?
That's what I said. Triangle.
Okay.
The goblin would basically. Let's just put it on map layer for now. What a mess. The goblin would like take you over to like on these bits, like so you can see past the triangle as he puts it.
Yeah.
And you can see like you have to squint, but like way past like the map border, obviously. You can see like this widens out and then like goes back in like a lake sort of thing, and then goes to like where it was flowing from. And there's just like a big wall of glass or something. Crystal, glass, hard to say. And the goblin's like, so yeah, there's like magic lava, head's blue, lots of water appeared, and we were like, oh shit. But then it hit the lava, and there was like a big splash, and that wall got made. And we were like, oh good. If it breaks,
Okay.
we're fucked though.
Well, don't worry.
Please do not break.
I intend to make it so that that doesn't happen. Arcana to discern what the fuck? Question mark.
Yeah, give me an Arcana.
Me join.
Everyone Arcana, especially the dumbest
Yeah,
people.
Arcana.
I don't know who the
23.
dumbest people are, but...
I'm in Neverwinter.
Ah, fair enough.
I rolled really bad.
We all got over 20.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
nerd squad.
The
Uh,
nerd squad did very well.
No,
Yeah.
I did not. I did roll a 7. It's not
You
good.
still got over 20 because you have
I know.
expertise.
I know, but I want more.
I want more.
You want a 30
we
like
all
what
want
Via
more.
got.
Yeah.
You guys and your you guys and your expertises and stuff.
And guidances and bullshit.
So, like, each of
Wish
you,
I had
like,
any of that.
comes up with different thoughts and stuff. And you, like, use each of your different expertises and different things to, like, help. And you eventually come to the conclusion that you think that it's kind of like a somehow solid wall of force. But, like,
Interesting.
rather than it being the spell, it's like a block of force.
I want to
This-
chisel.
Yeah, yeah, but what property of the lava did that? Why?
The lava must be magical and resistant in some way. Also, I don't think chiseling at it will work if it is a block of force.
I know.
You need
But I
some.
want
But
to
then
see what
again,
You need a disintegration chisel.
I do
I
have the
can
disintegration
make a
spell.
disintegration chisel.
I could go over and try and disintegrate the wall.
That might not be the best idea right now.
Yeah.
The
the only
goblin
reason
turns,
I
"Please
wouldn't do
don't."
this thing-
Please.
Yeah, the main reason I'm not doing it is because I'm curious, but I'm also aware that it would. There's a slight chance it would kill everyone.
They
So
specifically asked us not to, so yeah.
yeah.
Like, I'm just kind of worried that if the water doesn't drown us, there might be another thing that happens and just the lava explodes, maybe.
I mean, that's why I was cornering on the lava.
That's okay. Tomorrow we'll go over and close that bowl.
Oh, you weren't accounting on the wall?
I mean, I was cornering because I said corner to figure out what the hell on like the whole thing.
I
So
mean,
from our numerous 20s, we get the lava is magic, but we don't know whether it's come from like whoever made this adamantine elevator or anything to do with
Or if it's flown here.
flown here from somewhere else.
Yeah. Flowed here is what I was trying to say.
How resilient do I think my dragon tongue is?
That is not something you've tested.
Well, also, and hear me out on this one. Like, it takes time for heat to transfer to things. So theoretically, if you do it really quickly.
Can you telekinesis lava?
Yes, because you can telekinesis anything.
Can I telekinesis a tiny chunk of the lava from like down here?
You are just all out on
lift it up.
Today, aren't you?
Just lift it up so that it's like at eye level with we just like a tiny bit, and then we can like analyze it a bit closer.
So Newt can lick it.
I would recommend you don't. I was more going to maybe cast a couple of little spells on it just to see if it interacts.
Sure. I'll let you like psychic up a little bit of it. You've currently got like an undulating orb.
Spell slots.
Yeah, I have expended a lot of spell slots.
Yeah, I guess we could.
Do you need to touch it for identify?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
No, yes,
Identify
maybe.
it.
Yeah, ranged touch. So we'd have to poke the lava.
With your tongue, yeah.
Okay,
Does licking count as touching?
Yes, it does.
Can one of you just detect magic on this? Because I kind of have to concentrate on telekinesing it.
Sure, I'll detect magic on it. Is it Andrew magic?
Even better. You use detect magic, and you see something quite fun. So the best example I can give you for visuals is: have you seen any of the Venom movies?
Yes.
You can't see
all
this
of them?
from the lava itself, but you can see the magical energy within essentially doing what like the symbiote stuff does, of like it's trying to get to the source that's casting the magic on it. It wants it.
No one touch the lava. The lava.
I just had an idea.
No.
God, what's the idea?
Just before you said it, Newt's tongue got closer and was like, what?
Nobody
What was that?
touch
wouldn't
the lava.
Look, the tip of my tongue.
No. Like if he goes to lick it via telekinesis it away.
There is
Yeah, what's
something
your idea? Tell me.
There
I'm
is
very
something
fascinated.
inside the lava that wants to get to the magic things, and it really wants to touch us. And so I'm a little concerned that
because-
when it gets to us, bad things will happen to us.
You also think, maybe this could be the reason why it's like staying heated, or like not seemingly cooling anywhere.
Yeah, that like
Yeah,
the
'cause
energy to keep
lava
the
would
material
ordinarily-
molten
Yeah.
is coming from
Yeah.
like magic. Basically, it's a bit like that. Have you seen the Doctor Who episode where it's the Time Lord Victorious and he's on Mars?
No, Lumen,
weird
we have
one.
not.
Yeah. I have.
It's that one. Strange
Yeah,
things
that
live
way.
there.
Lumen,
I mean, I
big
did
fan
have
of
an
Doctor Who.
idea. I
Ideas
did
are
have an
great.
idea,
What's your
but
idea?
now I'm thinking. Now I'm having second thoughts. I mean, having second thoughts. I'm a divinist. Augury. If I create a disc of force and then plop this onto it, will that turn out bad for me? If it's neither, I'm doing it.
Okay, give me a second.
Because I'm like,
Because Tensor's disc doesn't take concentration, so I was just gonna make a disc and then just telekinesis to just plop it on the disc and then raise it away again.
if I didn't look at it with detect magic first, I was absolutely gonna touch it and identify it and just take the damage. But now I'm like,
You won't touch it.
maybe a bad thing will possess me.
Okay, what
That will not be good.
what does the augury do again? Which one?
That's the one that we did. That's the one that we did at the start, where it's a thumbs up, thumbs down
Okay,
scenario.
so that's the vague one. I think it would give you a both on this.
Oh, it gives me both, not
Yeah.
neither.
It's good. It's good and it's bad.
What does the air around it taste like?
Fire playing. You know, that common flavor.
So I think this is connected to the plane of fire. You know how your portal is connected to water? I think this is the opposite.
That makes sense.
Yeah, if you think about that, that could be why there was a big collateral from them hitting each other.
A big reaction.
Yeah.
Reaction between it and the plane of water.
Oh, hear me out. If it does possess one of us, I can always cast protection from evil and good, and that will kick out anything possessing us. in
Newt, can you
theory.
give me an
I mean,
arcana?
I have a potion of protect on evil and good. Yeah, what? Arcana?
Yeah.
Better.
Where's my sheet?
Ribbidi-bidi.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm
great.
just arguing this thing. I'm thinking about putting it down.
Wait,
You can do it. Arcana.
straight.
Yes, straight Arcana.
Yeah.
Okay.
Using your databases, you are able to focus in more than just fire playing. You also are able to cross-reference, and you're like, it also has a hint of elemental.
I mean, it's the fire plane.
Yeah, so fire plane, they have elementals.
Yeah, but the lava seems to be
As in, like,
it's
almost
elemental
like
awareness.
an elemental.
Oh,
It's like one big elemental.
I think it's alive. Well, ish.
Hello,
So-
friend. Waves at it.
So it might be
tongues?
some sort of fire elemental infused thing that feeds on magic.
Just for you, Joseph, and only for you. The detect magic, sight vision, the venom waves back at you.
Oh, it's lovely.
Casts tongues. Hi. If you can communicate with us through I don't know, bubbling or something, give us a sign.
You don't seem to get any response to that.
Okay, that didn't work.
I mage hand high five the wave.
Your mage hand gets absorbed into it.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, so that might have been what happened. What would have happened to my 10th disc if I'd made one? It might have just got eaten.
Potentially. You also can tell while your telekinesis, because technically psionic, or more psionic flavored, you can tell that it's a bit like, if you're just holding something heavy and your arms just over time start getting weaker. It's
Yeah.
it sort of feels like that, like the thing's getting heavier, but not in actual it getting heavier. More your arms in quotation marks getting weaker.
She was finding it more difficult to keep concentration.
Yeah.
She was thinking about dropping it anyway, so just kind of does let go. It's just like, okay, that's all I can hold.
Yeah,
Plop.
you could
Lava
make the
goes back in.
assumption based on what just happened to the mage hand. Oh, maybe it was slowly eating
Absorbing
yours.
the magic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then it just pops back into the lava.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it has some weird connection to car side stuff.
I mean, I wasn't using it, and I'm not detecting anything like that from this.
See if you jump in and see what happens.
Maybe not.
No, it is still lava.
Let's see. Let's have a look. I'll use the Carsight Weave, and I'll cast. I'll cast. Oh, I can't find. I don't have anything that's funny. God damn it.
I cast the funny.
Because Tasha's hideous laughter with the cast
Ca-
weave
I-
on
Lol,
the
lol,
Yes.
lol, lol.
Yes.
Carsight Weave,
Love that. Carsight Weave, the
prestidigitation.
hideous laughter.
Oh god.
Carsight Weave, hideous laughter on the lava. I
Eh,
don't
that
actually do that. I want to.
kill
I
us
want to
all.
be. I want to be.
If the lava,
I want to.
if
I want it to
sorry.
be plain. I'm not doing that.
the lava starts laughing and bubbles of lava just fly around, we all die.
Ooh, hang on. I can polymorph you into a bird, large elemental. Just give me a bird-shaped symbol of magic if you want that to happen.
No response.
I do believe you have
Okay.
to touch something to polymorph it.
No, it's a ray that you shoot.
Is it ranged?
It's 60 feet. You shoot a polymorphy magic ray that turns whatever it hits into a thing.
I don't think it's even a ray, is it?
I don't think
I
it's a
think
ray.
it's a
It's just a
line.
ranged effect.
Yeah.
Also,
So-
just for reference, Joseph, now that the glob has been dropped, you can't see like if you look at the whole lake, you can't see like the big venomy thing. You just see like magic.
Okay.
So this is pseudo semi-sentient.
Maybe. Something-
Okay, a venom lives in here. Slash for those water things from Doctor Who.
But it's lava.
But it's lava. So, Fume would love this.
It'd be a pet to Fume.
I guess we just leave.
I mean, we need to rest up.
Yeah, we'll sleep here. We'll head to the other place, close that portal, and then head back to Phandelver.
Just for fun, you would notice that. Just because I just thought of a good joke to go with it, that this area and this area are like completely blocked off now.
Okay.
Also, no, Lumen, remember, we're already closer to it, that we would go back to that dungeon so I can try to
Yeah.
close that portal.
Yeah. We
And
rest
then
up
we go
here,
back to Phandelver.
or we go to the dungeon, then we go back to Phandelver.
Yeah, plan.
Maybe maybe what I said didn't come through. But yeah, so I guess
Do I have anything planned for this bit of downtime?
I guess we take a long rest, and I will do the training that I mentioned before.
Yeah, you take a long nap.
I'll at least start work on the spell focus thing that we talked about before, where she'll use arcane recovery to get the spell slot back for fabricate. Use fabricate to make like a sort of like frame bracket thing for the star map, and no.
Oh
That is
yeah,
so cursed.
I'll fabricate star metal around my lightsabery boy.
I would help. Or if, if you need help, I would help. If you don't need help, I would start on the pouch of
I will
preservation.
always accept help from a friend, my little.
I
new
meant the
friend.
star thingy because we had already
Oh, the
started on it. But
Okay,
if you
fair
need
dues.
help, I would also help you.
Fair
Yeah,
dues.
Thank you.
So
I would always accept help from the artificer on how to make a magic item better.
Also, just so that you guys know, I am going to try to bring Chardlin Boy back, but I will need to use some big divinations on it first, which I can only do one a day, so it's going to take a little time.
Okay.
That's not too bad. But yeah. So we take the long rest. That gets completed.
Yeah.
And then,
Get spell slots back.
then we just
Can
head
I
off.
change
Head off.
what? I want to change my the spell storing item then for the day to
The
what's it called?
the
The altar
the
self
altar
one,
self
and
Not
one.
on
then
yourself because we're going to do that tomorrow, right?
No, we're doing that
okay,
today.
you want to?
Because I assume
Because
we're going to travel
traveling
there.
today.
Well, I assume
I mean,
we're, yeah,
are you
we're gonna
wanting to
get
use
there
the
at the
spell
end of
storing
the
item
day,
for
right?
something in the meantime?
If
Like-
if you do like if you're planning on doing it at the evening of arriving, I'll use the altar self. I'll do it for altar self. That's fine. We have travel back, so that I can do
Yeah,
the other
we're
thing
then
there.
we're then because we're then basically going to spend 2 days traveling back,
Yeah.
effectively.
Okay. I'll do the.
Essentially.
I'll put the spell storing item onto altar self then, like just onto one of my scales and give you that.
Thank you.
And then I
And
then I
yeah.
guess we then I guess we leave. We start traveling towards the next thing to go close that portal.
After we've had a sleep.
on our
Yeah.
cart. Oh, I have to roll my new excellent elixirs.
Well, we've had our sleep now.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh,
heads off.
ooh, that's
And no one
nice.
interacts with Choo Choo Charles.
Well,
Just-
no,
just
obviously
choo
not.
choo
I-
Charles.
I'm-
I've already
you
I've already killed him.
You said that this was all caved in and blocked off, and I'm assuming we're just hearing it rampage around the place, or
Yes.
skittering, actually. And
Uh,
it's just like,
and
it's just like,
skittering,
yeah,
choo-choo,
I'm gonna
and
leave
choo-choo
that.
noises.
Eventually he'll get trapped on an island, and the god of chess will send their champion to go kill Choo Choo Charles.
Correct.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, actually, are
see-
we all sleeping at once?
I mean, you don't have
I mean-
to, but
Some of us also don't sleep properly, so
I mean, yes.
Yeah,
but-
I'm always
I'm
halfway
spending-
on
I
guard
th-
anyway.
I do believe I'm the only one who sleeps normally.
Nerd.
But shorter, right? As well.
No,
Oh, okay.
not
Yeah.
me.
Via's just
Yeah,
normal.
the owl just sleeps like a normal
You'd-
person does.
You'd think being a hexblood would mean that you wouldn't have to sleep.
All,
Nah.
all of us look at all of us look at Via when she goes to sleep and is like, that's so strange.
No, the
Why
Hexblood
does
just
she
gives
do
you
that?
weird dreams sometimes.
Huh. Andrew.
I mean, yeah, but Via just thinks it's part of her divinations.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
in the sorry.
Can I
Owen?
hold on? Wait, let's see. Can I try and cast Dream?
Sure.
It'll be on the guy I talked to, like what the lead member of my cult.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so
Squidface McGee.
So I enter the dream. What's he dreaming right now?
So here's a question, all of you law people, because I can't remember, and it doesn't make a difference either way. Do mind flayers sleep?
Probably not.
Yes?
When he would be on.
They probably have
Well,
some
they
sort
prob-
of rest, but they probably don't
they-
sleep
And
properly.
it doesn't
I-
work.
They
on
might
mine.
rest like Lumen does.
They meditate
Ma-
probably or something.
My assumption is that they do need to rest at a certain point because mechanically monsters need to rest to recover their hit points and things.
Yeah, but I
But-
imagine that a mind flare would do it the way that you do, where they a trance.
Probably. They
Oh, never mind
probably
then.
No, let's say you, what is your intention with the dream? You're just like trying to look at his dreams.
I could do something else with someone I know. Wait, can Huh. I just had an idea of something better. This is gonna sound bad, but could can Via does Via sleep?
Via's the only
know
one
she
who
does.
does.
yeah.
Yeah,
Via's
Via's put
the
herself
weird
like a
one of
little
the
tent
party
thing.
who sleeps.
Yeah, she
Like,
keeps like a little tent thing.
Okay, so what's Via dreaming right now?
Are you wanting me to describe something, or
Yeah, what like
is this the DM getting the opportunity to bully her?
no I would say that your dreams would currently, because of like a lot of things going on, and today would be like some weird fusion of like stuff to do with like your past at school and like your time with your dad, and then there's
I've had an idea.
yeah. Oh god, I just thought of a really. I'm gonna let you have your idea. I just thought of a
Yeah.
really stupid one. It's just like one. So you have multiple dreams, but one of them, is you're in school, and you're sitting next to like this huge nerd who's overshadowing you, but it's just like a big amorphous blue blob of lava. Anywho, now what
For some reason, it's your mother's face. But when you look closer at it, it's your father.
So she's in school, and there's a giant blob of blue lava that's outdoing her in class, is what you're saying.
That's
I
one
mean-
of the
And
dreams.
everyone-
what
Everyone
is
starts laughing at you, but they're all your pets.
what is Via actually dreaming about though? Hello? Have I died?
No,
James?
No.
you're
Oh,
good.
okay.
Maybe James has died.
Well, that was
It
terrifying.
seems like James is gone.
Have I
Yeah,
died?
James is dead. No, it's just James.
Oh, he's done a scramble.
He has done that.
Screwball scramble.
Shit.
James,
There we go.
voice
Him again.
James. James
Hi,
voice.
hi.
Hi.
Am I alive?
Hi,
Yes.
hi.
Good.
You're alive.
Okay,
I mean,
my
we
screen
think
is
so.
frozen, but you guys can hear me, so that's fine.
Good?
Creepy
Question
for you,
mark?
but-
Yeah, my screen is just completely frozen. My cursor's gone, but whatever. You guys can hear
Alright.
me.
To be fair, I don't think we'll need the battle map or anything for the rest of this session, considering even if we do get to the place and do the thing, it's literally just going to be, tries to do spell. Andrew describes what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, my idea is a lot less funny than that because it was just make a reference to the source material that inspired her, and the dream is she in the dream she manages to make it back home to the palace that you guys have all seen, goes inside, but there's like nobody there and the place is barren, and she's just panicking, running around the place trying to find like her parents or anything or anyone, and it's just one of those
So
you
it's
know
a
one of those
nightmare.
yeah, one of those nightmares where like you can't move normally and like freaking corridors just elongate and all that shit. It's one of those.
Okay, so Via.
Summer?
No, this is Owen talking. I'm trying to get your attention.
Sorry.
Via, this is Owen.
Like I was
You're
imagining
not
it-
real. You're a fictional character.
you're
and I
cast-
just give her a fucking existential
thought you were-
crisis.
I thought you were casting Dream and turning up in a dream.
No, yeah, I said that to get your attention.
Okay.
Okay, so Via, you're going through this. You're running through there when all of a sudden, a hole in the floor opens and you find yourself falling and falling through a deep, long, endless tunnel. Walls checkerboarded like a black and white chessboard, and you hear a deep, echoing, unrecognizable voice. Have you been doing my bidding as I promised? Have you spread the good word? You can respond, by the way. You can respond, by the way.
I know. She isn't.
You eventually hit the floor and you find yourself in a deep, long, a deep black, wet void under a spotlight. In the unfathomable void of endless chaos is shaped the endless tendrils of the unseen one. It echoes louder, not a creature or conscious entity of any kind. The unseen one is just a title manifest, and then you see Zamla reading from a book and holding what appears to be a microphone. Oh, Via, what are you doing here?
Haha, nice Wizard of Oz cosplay.
What? No, I'm being serious. So, what are you doing in my prophet's dream?
Your prophet's dream? Your prophet?
Sorry,
Wait,
I mean my follower's dream.
were you trying to target that mind flare boy I heard you saw you talking to earlier?
Yes, what are you doing in his mind?
I'm not. I'm in mine. You've pulled me out of a nightmare, actually.
Oh,
I
shit.
think. I don't think that creature that you're trying to target dreams.
Oh. I pause for a second. Do you want to beat the shit out of any of your childhood bullies while we're here?
No, I didn't really have any.
Do you have any pent up
Adult bullies?
aggression or trauma you wish to partake in taking care of in a lucid dream?
Any trauma you wish to partake in?
No, any trauma she wishes to deal
Ca-
with in the dream, essentially.
Sure, casts minor. Does what is essentially a minor illusion, and makes Vecna.
You've just like
Make a real version. Make a real copy of this. Well, a real quote unquote in the dream.
Okay, I create a copy of
That-
Vecna.
And then Via just puts her hand and just the biggest guiding bolt in the universe just vaporizes it out, like the rest of anything that is behind it going out onto a big, well lit starry horizon. That's better. Thanks, Samla.
so
Okay, good night.
Zamla
okay,
casting Dream has accidentally put you into like a what's it called? A thingy dream.
Lucid.
Yeah.
Okay, good night then.
An accidental
and he
lucid
waves,
dream.
and then he just continues to stand there, and he's like, "I'm not sure what to do now." And then after a few seconds of awkward silence, he just goes, "Oh well," and snaps his fingers. And have you ever seen the
Samla.
episode? And have you ever seen the episode of SpongeBob where he goes into Patrick's dream and he's just riding on one of those
Yes.
little, like horses? Yeah, Zamla just starts doing that.
Right, when you're doing that, Via's like, Zamla, if you wanted to send a message to one of your followers, do you not have sending? I could make a scroll with one for you if you want.
Oh, it's okay. Come to think of it, how much time do you think passes in the dream compared to reality?
Oh,
I don't think it would work in here.
billions of years.
I don't think it would work in here. I'd have to spend 3 hours to make you one outside.
No, I mean,
In the waking world.
hypothetically, if we need a strategy meeting, we could do it this way, whilst getting a long rest.
Oh, you meant for something else? Yes.
Yes.
I mean, in a lucid dream, you can take however much time you want, but you don't achieve anything.
I'm
Yeah,
fairly
so you
certain
could
remember that,
talk.
actually.
That might
But
be
we can
feasible.
just talk about things and communicate, though. Is there anything you've been wanting to bring up at the party?
No, not really. I continue just riding on the horse. Yes, this is kind of very awkward now. This wasn't meant to happen. Bye. Then
Well,
just
you at least have my thanks for pulling me out of a nightmare. I either have
You're very
nightmares.
welcome.
I
I'll
have
send you
I
back
have
in.
either
Bye.
have nightmares or portents of the future.
Very well then. See you.
I guess I wish.
And then he just and then he just starts very quickly spinning around and disappearing, going off into the distance, like Team Rocket going bye. And yeah, that's it.
What's he like?
So how much experience does Via get from that battle with Vecna?
Well,
Oh yeah.
I mean, it wasn't really Vecna, it
Yeah.
was just his visage.
created by Zamla.
20 experience in this milestone system.
Yeah, exactly. Well done, Joseph.
You get
10
imaginary
experience
level.
for you. In
Oh,
milestone.
nice, thanks. Yeah.
It's a shame. I wonder.
Eventually,
I
I'll have a whole level.
I don't think you can have multiple people experiencing the same dream. That's a shame. That would be a cool thing to do.
You can if multiple people cast Dream on the same person.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you need everybody to be able to cast it, and then
Yeah, that's it.
orchestrate
It
for to be
is on
cast
the
at
wizard
once.
list, so theoretically, me and Via could learn Dream if we found a scroll.
So technically,
And then we could all just use it on Newt.
so
Yeah, and then we could all invade Newt's
Oh wait,
dream.
he doesn't sleep.
Yeah,
Shit.
he doesn't sleep.
with
What a dream.
with how I've let this work, if you all get separated but have a scroll of dream, you could technically all communicate in a weird
that is just
way.
how dream spell works normally, technically.
Yeah, in a way that is really hard to track. To Newt's question, fun fact about us organics, our brains just often decide to just mess with us in our sleep by making us experience vivid hallucinations. A lot of them often terrifying, some of them really nice and
Lumen's
enjoyable.
like, I don't know what you mean. Trances are quite organized affairs of just a recounting of the previous day.
Okay, those of us who aren't of a sylvan nature, perhaps.
It's sort of like going over notes, really, is more what a trance is.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, see?
I
Same.
mean, some of mine are usually portents of the future, or future visions, and then sometimes it's a manifestation of any challenge I'm trying to face.
To be fair, I have heard of people who dream before, but it sounds
You're
terrifying.
walking to one.
I've heard of them.
Sounds
creatures.
terrifying.
I've heard of them via your talk.
So yeah, one weird dream aside, you wake up and have like a vague recollection of what happened in that dream.
Mm.
Like you don't see it clearly, but you're like, did I dream of that, or was that actually Samla in my dream?
Samla, are you able to cast Dream? He doesn't answer. Samla, I said, are you able to cast Dream?
You see Zamla attempting to cast Dream on another party member.
Lumen volunteers to go to sleep, even though he is deathly afraid of it.
Definitely afraid of sleeping.
Yeah, it's terrifying to him
Okay.
as an elf who is really unfamiliar with sleeping.
Okay, so okay, so it just cuts to you and Zamla.
But you're his friend, and you want to try casting this spell, so he's willing to let you give it a shot.
Is he a fan of GTA style antics?
No.
Okay, then what kind of fantasy does he like?
Hanging out with his friends
Just
or learning magic. Big library.
Just play like the Phantom Menace for him.
What?
Just-
How is
like
that
a
about
st-
French?
How is it not?
just like the day we first met or something.
Okay, so it's you're in a flower field, and it's and they're just singing F is for friends that do stuff
Question:
together.
Is this
Yeah.
actually happening? Are you actually doing this? Because this is important if you do.
Yes.
I'm not sure because the fact you asked me tells me that you're going to think of a way to use this against us as a party.
Obviously.
Or just against you.
No, I'm going to use
Oh,
it
then
for
that's different.
lore.
Yeah, it's happening.
Oh,
It's
okay.
different. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's happening.
If Zamla asks that, Lumen would definitely volunteer.
Okay,
In
then.
spite of the fact he
So,
is
yeah, we're doing the friendship as
amazingly
magic
scared of
dance.
going to sleep.
Okay, so yeah, it's like that. You're having a lovely time, Lumen, and you're like, these dreams aren't actually that bad. I mean, it's nothing special, but don't know what I was worried about.
Oh,
And then suddenly, the sky, which was just like a big smiling sun and a rainbow, just like dark clouds form over.
no, wait, I have control over the dream, though.
Do you? Do you really?
Yeah,
Not anymore.
is what the spell says.
Uh-huh. Well, sadly,
Uh-oh.
the thing you're dealing with is stronger than your spell.
Then I leave the dream and shake him.
Oh, God!
Oh, I think I know what it is.
Oh no!
That means that
You
you're...
leave the dream and Lumen's like, huh?
So,
Friend?
yeah, because of how time works in dreams, that means that I can still do this. So, you're left by yourself. Lumen. You hear a loud horn bellow, and over like a bunch of different hills, you see like a bunch of armies of different races, maybe 5 of them, maybe more. Who knows? All charging, and you're like right in the middle of this charge.
What the fuck?
Lumen, before you get massively impaled and destroyed, give me a... I know you said persuasion. Yeah, try and persuade them. Perception. Give me a perception.
9.
Nice. Yeah, you don't see the extra thing.
I'd love to. Guess I just try and run away from the collision, but I assume
It's coming
many
from all
people.
directions. So you get like impaled with a load of arrows. A giant tusk goes through you, and you're just like on a big horrible elephant thing stomping along while you're just like flapping on it. And then it's been
not
bad
the
enough that
elephant.
wakes you up.
It's like, oh my god, dreams are horrifying. I never want to know one again. I am not doing that shit.
I know, right? Some of us don't have a choice.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. Where did
Can
that
you
come
guys be
from?
quieter? I'm trying to focus here.
This is all of us having sleep-based hysteria, and then you just...
It's weird if
Yeah, dreams.
Excuse me.
if dreams come from your memories and Zamla left, then where could that have come from, Lumen?
I don't know. Oh,
A past life, perhaps?
that was a very mean prank, Samla. Going to the dream, then ditching me.
I was
When it
trying
turns
to
bad.
help you. I'm still
Just
not used to this, I
nightmare my
apologize.
dream and then run away.
I was not responsible for whatever happened in there. It was something else.
Oh,
Did Lumen enjoy the Battle of the 12 Armies?
he was not a big fan. he got stabbed a lot. But I guess we spend the day traveling.
Yeah. Going to that dungeon again, which is...
Andrew
currently
fucked you
overflowing
over
with
on
water.
that one, not me. I just want.
Oh
the
no,
record
that was
shown.
100% me.
I was
Good.
hoping for Zamla to break the fourth wall and just be like, it wasn't me, the DM took over. The fuck's a DM?
No,
I
because
would
of
have made it, given it more of an existential crisis.
because of the way that you know that Via could definitely work this out as well. The way you know that the dream spell works, the bad stuff would have very quickly ended once Zamla stopped. If it was
Okay.
like them doing it.
Oh, this is interesting then.
Well, hopefully
could I
that's
roll-
hopefully dreams
Repeat
like that
that,
don't
Andrew?
stick for you.
Could I roll investigation to try and figure out more what that might mean?
No, but you notice you peed yourself.
Give me a disadvantage history.
Okay.
Because you would have seen a lot of banners and things.
19. Pretty good.
You definitely think that you've seen like a bunch of the banners before, it's like in history books. You can't remember exactly like what they refer to, but with the 19, you think you could very quickly draw down a few of them, like before the dream like fades into hard to remember.
Sure, I'll draw down a few of these images. Oh, the last drawing I made out of my memory was quite dangerous.
That is true, yeah.
I'll do it and then just sort of keep them.
Hey, does
until I
anyone else want to
sleep.
see my newest drawing? God, no!
I had a terrible nightmare and I've drawn something from it. Do you want to see?
No!
And you were there.
Last
And
time
you
you
were
said that,
there.
it opened a portal to the far realm.
Will this one not open a portal to the far realm?
I don't see how it could. It was just some banners. I
Yeah.
guess I would show everyone them to see if they recognize the Sid symbol.
Yeah, so are people willing to look at what he's drawn based on
Yeah.
what happened last time?
Based on what he just said, because Via trusts him a bit more than just going, no, the last thing that you've had would open a portal to the far one, but if Lumen, like, it's just some banners that I remembered. Doesn't even know what it is. Via would look and, I don't know, make a check of some kind if you want.
Sure. Like, if other people are waiting and are like, yeah, let's see what happens when Via looks at it. Nothing bad seems to happen to Via when she looks at it. Just in terms
Do
of
I
like,
recognize what they are?
give me a history, just straight history.
Can I add my stupid stuff?
You can add your thingy book.
And of that. So that's a 23.
I would have a look, but I wouldn't be able to recognize anything anyway.
Yeah, it's a 23.
I mean, you might. Database and shit.
I know stuff that I never knew I knew.
I mean, that happens all the time with your character. I mean, but with like what Via rolled, nah, Newt doesn't know shit. That
Told you.
hard drive's corrupt. So with what you rolled, Via, you're not 100% sure. Like, you look through your book and you see some references and things that like spark memories, but you would like have to actually find like an actual tome talking about the thing. You do remember like one or two of the symbols that he drew look very familiar to like, God, you don't know how long ago it was, but like obviously in your universe, like hundreds of years ago, maybe longer, you're not sure. There was like a big like war between like a huge number of factions. And what was it? You remember like no one was really sure what started the war, but there was always like suspicion that there was some big force behind it. So like all of the like different people have different speculations of like maybe it was one of the head red wizards or one of the like someone from the Netherese Empire, but like someone was like people think magically manipulating all of these huge factions into fighting each other.
Basically recounts that to Lumen, but it's like, don't know what the cause of it was though. Might have been a really powerful mage or just really tumultuous political discourse.
Yeah, it's like
But,
a lot of
if you
people
are-
blame it on different things, and some people are like, yeah, but realistically it could have just actually been a war and you're just trying to push it onto some big bad.
Yeah. But if you're seeing it inside your head, if you're seeing it in your dreams, there are some beliefs that say that dreams are the mind experiencing past lives, so perhaps you were there? Or perhaps it's a bit more sort of your Jedi for magic things giving you a little bit of a portentous vision like what I get, and it might actually be completely different. And you've just seen these symbols, plonks them on there.
Maybe.
When
Oh,
you
it-
start talking about dreams, there's so much stuff that is just big about.
Gotta
I know
be-
there are other elves that experience visions from one of the like the moon goddesses, and they can only do it via dreaming, so they choose to dream. I know that's a thing.
Maybe this is what happens when a space elf decides to dream. Decides to dream. Accidentally dreams.
Truly terrifying.
Something that should not.
I will not be doing that again anytime soon. Hey, Lumen, you should go to sleep again tonight. No, thank you.
How about no?
On one hand, gave us very useful information. On the other, No
Well,
thanks.
I don't know how useful it is. It's not
Yeah.
helpful to us right now. Yeah, although, like I said earlier, like I said yesterday, any information, any knowledge is more power.
I guess we just
So
head
yeah,
off.
everyone else wakes up from whatever they do, lovely and relaxed and rested. Lumen from his 5-minute nap. You feel like shit. It doesn't have any mechanical difference.
I just feel bad.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like, I was asleep for 5 minutes and that's what it does? Via, you should stop doing that.
I attempt to
Unfortunately, I
comfort
don't have a
him.
choice.
Sleep is an addictive drug.
I attempt to comfort him. I approach him, put my hand on his shoulder. Would you like a mushroom? And I offer him a
What color is the mushroom you offer him?
mushroom. Blue and purple, but I removed the poison, I think.
Newman
think?
does trust you. Implicitly. In spite of what just occurred.
Yeah, it's not poisonous, don't worry, I wouldn't do that.
So he goes for the mushroom.
Uh-huh. Okay. Alright, so nothing happens. And you all like bid farewell to the goblins.
Yeah.
You say goodbye to Little Chef. And then you all hop on your big pink elephant and head off.
Yeah.
To hopefully make good on a promise.
Yes.
At least that's what Lumen sees.
Yep, makes
Oh.
sense to me.
Oh, hang on, where'd that pot mushroom I got? Oh, shit.
Yeah, Lumen is high as fuck.
No.
Samla, what did you do to him?
Take
He
it to
woke
Meg,
up.
doesn't do
He
that.
woke up feeling ill this morning, and now.
Okay, I swear to gods that I did not do anything to it. It was going fine. We were doing the friendship is magic dance, as Faye normally do in dreams, and then it went completely off its fucking hinges. I'm being serious.
Lumen,
It sounds like your dream spell went wrong.
you're not
Yes.
gonna get that the time of this travel. But you know what you do get? Because time's fucked up with drugs, you're gonna meet over the course of this traveling quite a lot of the time stop boys.
Oh, good.
The guys who are in the time stop that makes no sense.
The quickling thing. Or the speed goblin thing.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We exist in the moments between time.
Lumen's like, that makes so much sense. I understand it completely.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna have an after effect of this. From now on, Lumen occasionally sees things out the corner of his eye, which are potentially real, potentially not.
Okay, good to know.
It'll wear off after a bit, unless you keep eating mushrooms, and then
I mean, he doesn't plan on after he's eaten this mushroom. Even he still trusts Amla, but just thinks mushrooms aren't for him.
that's fair. A lot of people don't like mushrooms.
Because Amla would never lie or betray Lumen. Ever. Refuses to believe that he could ever do it.
So yeah, I should have the other map still. Did I already delete it, or is it still there?
Is this a good point to stop?
Yes. I'm just trying to see if I've got the map for the place that got flooded. Oh, is it that one? Is it that one? I think it is. Because
Is that the like crypt of Talhundreth or whatever it's called?
yeah, because I'm gonna... Oh god, I need to ignore whatever this is. Okay, that's that one.
I like the animated dragon.
Yes, it was this one. Awesome. So I can leave us...
Yeah, and portal is also really conveniently right at the entrance.
Yeah, so
yeah,
you
because that's they opened it there to stop people getting out.
would be
But those
like
people got out because, of course, they did.
Was it here?
actually, I'm gonna move to this map because it makes sense in terms of like on that map that you would be essentially
Here? Oh no, there.
yeah.
This
Yeah,
one.
we'd be there because this is where because the water came up here and then went out there and then flooded all this bit.
And Newt would have taken the day traveling, helping Via with the star map.
So what is your spell storing item like a ring?
No, it's just one of my one of my scales.
Oh, scales.
Lumen
Okay,
probably
yep.
tries to do Jedi meditation-y stuff, but definitely that fucks up massively, I assume.
It fucks up massively, but you have learned something about this weird other race of goblins, which you can, after you've come out of your high for like the last like say quarter of the travel, explain to the goblin, and the party are all like, well, that sounds like bullshit. Like, you explain it to VR, and VR's like, I have never, ever heard of anything like that, or anything close to that. It is physically impossible for a creature to exist between moments in time, and then have a continuous time. That makes no sense. The goblin...
I don't know, like, wouldn't Via know of them because they are? I believe they are fake creatures.
These.
These specific things are a thing I've made up.
Oh, you're not talking about those ones I was thinking of. Okay,
No,
never mind.
these are goblins that, like, when you cast Time Stop, you can see them potentially, but somehow they have a continuous life, even though that makes no sense. So far, only
move
Anthony
through-
has seen them.
They exist throughout all of time, but only while time is stopped.
Yes, it's very
Are they
weird.
not just really, really fast?
But then their entire existences would start and end within milliseconds.
Or they're immortal?
Oh, so they're
True.
kind of
Shit,
like
that works.
they're
It's
kind of like they're
Or they
kind
could
of
live
like
generationally, like the next generation is born one instant later, effectively.
These
they
feel
kind
like
of
next
actually
session
exist?
questions.
Yeah. So
they kind of sound like the Dalek mothership from Doctor Who, where they go, oh, it's just a second out of sync from the rest of the universe, so nobody can observe.
So yeah, to finish up here, excellent news, Graham. Another session like you won't be part of.
Yay!
Vilithar gets to do so much stuff though. But yeah, I've drawn on. You can see like little...
Can't wait to help all those little old ladies cross the road and stuff. It's gonna be great.
correct.
Yeah.
You can see from the
Unless they're
squiggles
gnomes, then they die.
which bits have been flooded. Privately, because of everyone being like, that doesn't make sense. The goblin would have said nothing. The one that's traveling with you. But once you were like alone slightly, and Anthony, it's because I opened the thing and saw Anthony's sheet. Lumen, he would say that like there's kind of like ancient rumors of some sort of goblinoid species that's like that, but like no one can prove it, so it's always just been like a fairy tale.
Also, Lumen would look deeply saddened at that being told that they're not real, because this would be the second long stint in his life where people were telling him where he could see things that other people couldn't see, but then people were telling them that they weren't real because he
True.
could see ghosts.
Yeah,
and
but then
everyone was like, "Nothing's there, so you're just lying. Stop
yeah, but
it."
then the goblin's like, well, there's a 1% chance.
He's very hopeful for that.
Yeah, and that's where we'll end it with everyone like standing at the entrance to Talhundreth.
And Via taking a brave pill as she's about to dive into the water.
Yeah, Via taking a brave pill while Lumen comes down off his high.
Before she jumps, it would also be a, do you want me to come with you?
Well, yeah. Obviously, next time we'll go through the all what's going to happen. But like, yeah. So basically, you've walked in the entrance. You've noticed. Okay, so the flooding is just like going forward and receding at these 2 points. So it is still like flooding and going elsewhere.
Yeah,
And with that,
it's at least going to be satisfying to watch flow away once the job's done.
somewhere else, someone else's problem.
I mean, it'll flow to the bottom of the Underdark, and then it'll be
At
whoever's
least it'll
at the
be
bottom of
finite
the
at that
Underdark's
point.
problem. Yeah, true. It will then be finite. Basically, we've created a
Oh
new
my
lake at the bottom of the Underdarks.
Also,
Somewhere.
just for reference, if you looked at any of the stuff that was happening in the Astral Square with the dragon, that was
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
He was going through
Oh
shit.
yeah, Lumen can sort of see into the Astral Sea. Could I
Yeah,
see
we
the
saw
little
a few.
dragon?
Bits I wasn't sure what that was, but
Anyway.
The dragon was not doing well.
That is all
Poor
for
thing.
now. Next time, definitely Murdertha. Definitely.
No, that's fine.
Next time, Murdertha episode.
Yeah.
What's Murdertha been
mean,
doing
take
these last
longer.
2 sessions?
To be fair, it's gonna take us at least 3 days to get to where, like, because at least
Yeah, it'll take
2
us
more
about 3 days to get back to Murdertha. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Murdertha
Even
episode.
even if the start of next session is we close the portal, that's done really quickly, and then we just immediately head off back to Phandelver. It's still gonna be 2 more days of travel.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
another
So-
day between there and Neverwinter. So, yeah,
So,
yeah.
travel!
Okay, I'm gonna head off.
see you guys next time.
Bye-bye!
Bye bye.
Boy.
Right. I'll be back in one moment.
Ah, that was fun.